Hey guys.
What's up, guys?
Stoked to be here.
Okay, everybody.
Thank you for having
Trying to
me.
rally the crowd
Hey,
here.
They're pretty rad. We gotta keep them under control. Welcome. All right. How cool. Oh, we got a little visitor back there.
Aw, a
Of course, man,
pupper.
that's my puppy.
Oh, what's his
All right.
You
name?
know I got to bring the views, right?
Oh yeah, that's how we do it.
Definitely.
What was his
Bring in
name?
adorable pets. Good move.
What was his name?
It's Max. He's almost
Max.
10.
Max.
All right.
Nice.
Welcome to the
Cute.
show,
He's
Max.
nice.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Brigitte, I have been fangirling out about your stuff, the colors, the art style, your music videos. I mean, I am really glad that you found this place, the Cardano NFT community, and I think that you're gonna fit right in so good.
Thank you so much. That really means so much. I'm so glad too. I'm so happy to be here. I'm already having so much fun and I just got here. So yeah, it's gonna be sweet. And thank you. I'm really glad you like the project so far.
I see you
yeah,
repping that Ween shirt. I saw some
Oh,
awesome
dude.
poster art you did.
They're my favorite band. Don't even get me started. Let's talk about that.
Well,
Yeah.
we want to hear about, what you're trying to do, like what your kind of style is, whatever you want to share and want people to know.
For sure.
So, a little bit of this while we're at it.
Oh yeah, that's my website. So Pearl Farm is a multimedia project I've been working on for a while, and I've kind of like on the illustration side, I was having trouble figuring out the right medium for it because there's a storyline and there's lots of world building, but it's not quite a graphic novel. Although eventually, I would like to make all these big things like a graphic novel or an animated series or whatever. But for now, it's just like this illustration series. And so when Robin approached me with the idea of doing NFTs on Cardano, I was like, this is so like exactly what I've always wanted to do. I just didn't know how. So I'm trying to create this world around this character. The main character, she's a traveling bard. Her name's Vinny. And the main premise of the story is she has a flying ray companion named Hubble. That's the big manta ray. And so the main premise is
I was just gonna say.
they're on this big journey home. The world is called the Lofty Coastline. It's this archipelago, like a series of islands in space. So it's like this big space epic.
Space Islands. All right.
Yeah, and then there's the music component. So I write music for it. I have a couple songs out for it.
Tapestry.
And yeah, both the main illustrations I have on my website, Tapestry, and the Night Dive one that we were just looking at are also like the album art for the two singles. So that's another way that I like to like tell the story and the lore through the lyrics. And my goal is to sort of capture the atmosphere of the world through the music. And I recently just another guitarist joined my band. It's a two-piece now. Her name's Xander, and she's awesome. And yeah, we're doing.
I saw her Twitter.
We're like, yeah, she's awesome. So we're working on, we're building up the sound even more. Like starting to figure out the live show, and music on NFTs I'm seeing are like on the rise, so I'm really excited to like get
Good timing.
that too. Yeah, so it's really exciting. There's so much potential, and yeah, I've always also wanted to make a project where I can combine my art and music together, because I was never able to my whole life, like never able to stick with one or the other. Both are such a huge part of who I am. So I love the idea that with NFTs you can make, animated pieces with music attached to them or with audio. It's just like really exciting, and I'm stoked to get into it.
Oh yeah, the possibilities are endless, and your artwork is really very well suited for what we're doing here, and the energy you're bringing, everything. Yeah.
And you seem like someone who, I mean, you're already obviously so driven to create and innovate, and this is going to be the perfect, like, fertile ground for you to come up with even crazier. Like, it's good that you're
Yeah.
not married to like exactly what you want to do with it, because I think this is going to give you an inspiration of so many different things that you never, because they weren't possible,
Yeah.
that you never thought possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one of the main things that attracted me to this whole space is just, yeah, I've always wanted to make my projects more innovative and, you know, I never was really doing what everyone else was doing, even in art school. I was always kind of like a pariah or something. I don't know. So like, but
That's what we love, and
Yeah,
that's
I
what
think-
Cardano
I
is
think we
made
can
of.
vibe on that.
We're
yeah,
all
this is where all the
freaks.
freaks get together. Yeah, I love it. I feel right at home.
I know, it's the first time I've ever felt at home in that way. It's really cool.
Mhm.
Could we play some of your music during this
Ooh,
interview?
yeah.
Would that be?
Are we going to
that'd
get a
be
copyright?
good.
Or is that cool? I mean, I don't
Oh,
want to.
you should. Yeah, you can go on my Bandcamp or
Yeah. I've got it on
Spotify.
the website here. There's just a couple.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm just gonna pop it
Bandcamp.
up. See if this works.
Love to see. Yeah.
Okay, is that coming through for y'all?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. It might be too loud.
Watching
Well, let's just hear a little
wildbirds
bit of it. Yeah.
move through the rain. In a nearby town, they're saying, "Won't get away." You know they're saying, "I won't get away."
All right. If I could turn it down, it might make sense to leave it running. But I don't know that I can.
No wonders through your mama.
But at least we get a taste of it.
I mean, she's got an epic rock and roll voice. Like, epic
I
proportions.
mean, really.
Because it's not like a cookie cutter voice. It's like, I live this life and I'm living
Thank you.
this life.
I
All right. We got a minute of it.
That's really
Let's see if we can plan it for the whole thing. I should have planned better.
Everyone's
But
going to
thank
be
you for letting
listening
us
to
play
it
that.
themselves
From
now.
I'm gonna drop a direct link
That's
to that
awesome.
music in case y'all want to play it
Thank
under
you.
this interview
Yeah, yeah,
yourself,
yeah.
which might.
It might be a good
Little
accompaniment to this
background
interview.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
think so.
It goes so
But
well
where do you
with
how do you
the,
record? Where do you do your
Yeah.
audio recording?
just in my home studio. It's all at home.
Sounds great.
Where I am now.
Wow.
So yeah, and where I think for future recordings, we're gonna probably go into Stygian sound. Xander's boyfriend Alex is an amazing producer, so we might, collaborate with him. Yeah, we'll see. We're still like, it's
Yeah,
exciting. We're in
yeah.
the early phase of
It's
the
the
music
beginning
still,
phase.
figuring out the sounds. Yeah, but it's really just, yeah, I write and record everything just at home, and then I have some friends mix it, but I produce everything.
Very
And
cool.
on the 2 recordings I have out, it's all just me playing and singing everything because that was before I got together with Xander. So
Damn, doing it all.
and yeah, it's on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube and all that stuff if you guys want to check it out.
Great.
awesome.
That'll be a lot easier. I like when I can add it to my Spotify
Yeah,
current
that's
likes
kinda
playlist.
the ideal
Yeah.
Then it
one.
gets played a lot more often.
Yeah.
Even.
is it all under Pearl Farm? Or
Yeah. I originally released the songs as Brigitte Roca, so I think on Spotify it's like Brigitte Roca and Pearl Farm.
Okay,
but
okay.
you'll be able to
Collab
find
with
it.
yourself.
Either one. Yeah, collab with myself.
I want to hear about how the name Pearl Farm was in.
Oh yeah. So there's like multiple meanings. In the story, Vinny, the main character, lives on a small pearl farm that's on the other side of the coastline, and the whole premise is her trying to come home to her pearl farm. So there's the very literal meaning of that, and then also, I really love pearls. I collect them. I do a lot of traveling to French Polynesia. I actually used to live on Bora Bora for a little bit. And, black pearls are everywhere over there. They sell them
Whoa.
like on the street. And it's like I don't know, I'm just fascinated. They're so interesting.
I was gonna say now I know what I would get you for your birthday, but then I was like, no, but black pearls are like really expensive, so that's crazy.
Yeah, but like it's crazy. Like if you go to French Polynesia, they have like these cool like markets on the street there. You could get a really nice black pearl for like $10 or something. Yeah, I don't know. So and my mom and I both collect them, so it's like our special little, I don't know what to call it. It's not quite a gemstone because it's like a live.
Right.
I don't know. It's like
Yeah, there's probably
alive
a
in a way,
technical
which
name for
I
it.
think is
Yeah,
It
totally.
came from that. Yeah, it's a process. So
But
we're kind of leaving Robin out a little bit.
Yeah,
Robin.
well, I was about to ask something, but then he cut out. I want to know
Yeah,
about
yeah.
how.
It's like,
y'all-
what am I even doing here? You know?
I want to know how y'all got to meet each other.
Yeah.
and
And what the relationship has been, and where it's going.
exactly.
Well, I mean, I flew to DesignerCon over in LA to see Ronin Universe, if you guys know who that is, right?
Oh, yeah. Indeed.
So I met Ronin Universe in the digital space, and apparently he was making toys and figurines for almost 7 years before he even came to Cardano. So he was relatively known in the physical toy designer world. So it was great to go over there to meet him, of course, and to kind of just see like the realm of collectors and toy distributors and makers and artists. And I found her when I was seeing Roninverse, and of course I was drawn to her art, right. And it was beautiful colors, and the intricacy and just the tapestry of the pieces was just so moving. I'm looking at it right now. It helps me express my feelings toward it. And I was just like, wow, this person has just incredible art. And I was, kind of just, looking through the events and just trying to find pieces that I felt like, this art has good potential to express itself and to, be able to, now that we have the ability on a blockchain to essentially become, the maestro of this theater. Okay, I don't just see it as just making art or just putting art out to sell it like you're putting hot dogs on a stand, right? I kind of see it as more as or at least in the category that we're speaking of right now, I see this category as more of like a theater storyline lore where you're able to kind of collect the pieces and you're able to kind of support the artist and obviously enjoy the art, have it in your wallet, kind of like AO. AO has his own twist, and I feel like she has her own twist as well with her lyrics and her storyline. So again, I feel like this is kind of like that category, if that makes sense. So I'm excited that she's here and able to to take the abilities that we have now, the capabilities, and able to create a world where she wants to express herself.
I think that's my favorite category, the one that has the experiences, because if you think about it, that's the only thing we definitely have, this moment where we can get this experience. That's the only sure thing, whereas anything with money is kind of like projected into the future, and like I can get so much value just from like experiencing this person authentically expressing themselves. Like,
absolutely,
that's what we need more of in this world.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm speaking for myself personally, but there's a lot of crap out here in the space, and it's not just our ecosystem, but there's all the ecosystems. There's a lot of garbage out there, and I see people have their own intentions and their own motives, and I understand that, and I have my own personal, intentions and motives. But I see the majority of the people in the space are kind of just here for just quick gains and just kind of they don't have the passion or the heart into these assets. And I don't know, a lot of us who've been here since the beginning kind of like we're rooted in the passion behind the artists. And, we weren't there to like figure out what the floor is on the marketplace. We didn't even have a marketplace, right? We barely could even trade amongst ourselves, right?
I forgot about that time.
Right?
Yeah.
So we really, maybe it's just because of that personality that I really am stemmed with that that intimacy of being personal with the artist and the project, as opposed to just what week am I hopping on this time and what artist is being pumped this week. It's really nice to get artists like her into the ecosystem that really has a genuine quality project where we can invest in. And, that's why I'm humbled and honored to be able to find her and bring her into the space.
Definitely.
Thank
I
you
always
so
like.
much. I
always
don't want to interrupt you. Sorry, I just.
no, sorry. No, I always like to say like going after. Oh, so my bad.
There you go.
But
Go ahead,
I always
Tyler.
like only like try to go after artists where like even if NFTs disappeared tomorrow, you would still imagine them doing what they're doing in the NFT space. And like, I mean, I've only seen a bit of work from you today, but like it already seems like that. I mean, from the music to like the art and everything, it all comes together like so perfectly. And like,
Thank you so much. And I was just gonna say that I'm also humbled and honored to be here. All of you guys are so welcoming, and like on the other side of what Robin was saying, it's really frustrating to be an artist and constantly like be faced with like, oh, well, you have to like think about if this is going to sell, or like, like just be concerned with everything except actually making the art. And it's really cool to be in a community where people first and foremost appreciate the creativity and the actual art, and they're so passionate behind it. And that's what really attracted me to Cardano, and just like what like Robin and I clicked right away, because like full disclosure, before I met Robin, like my when NFTs like first blew up, because of all the crap that's out there, I had like a really bad first impression of the whole space. I was like, yeah, but like, so I'm really glad that that Robin approached me at DesignerCon, because he was like the perfect person to like introduce me to into the right community, the right space, and now I'm just like, oh my god, this is what I've always wanted.
I know
Right?
exactly
That's
what
how
you
I think
mean.
we all feel.
Yes.
It's weird.
Yes. And I
Yeah.
mean, we had the same thing when we initially came into this. I remember I was just like, well, I wonder how I just didn't expect people to actually be this great and like-minded and wanting the same things. And it just keeps shocking you more and more with that as you go.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
this ecosystem in particular, I think brings those type of people in, because I think majority of the reasons why I'm in the ecosystem isn't really just for NFTs. Now, of course, I have my own projects and my own collabs, and I'm often talking heavily about NFTs because it's of high relevance, or it's relative and it's popular at the time. But that's not really why I got into Cardano. I got into Cardano because in the whole, we're trying to help bank the unbanked and help connect the unconnected, and actually help these massive amounts of people that have next to nothing. And it would be tremendous to help bring like 1 billion plus people out of poverty. And I've always been a big person like that. So I feel like having those type of peoples with those type of personalities do bring that passion and that type of, sincerity. So I think that type of ecosystem, it's nice to be here.
Definitely. And we gotta keep it this way.
That's right. We're going to be talking a little bit later in our hot topic section about the influx of moon boys, which we've been experiencing ecosystem.
They're not going away.
I really liked your term, hot dog stand.
Yeah, me too.
And I thought hot dog stand PFP, right? That's what it is.
Oh,
It's
man.
not art, it's a hot dog stand. I mean, it's art, of course. There's art and everything. Art is art.
Of course.
It's not about the art.
It's not about a message or
the trading and the money, and that's it's coming. They're here. It's happening, but it's also up to us. I think people who really care about the community and care to keep what we have now, this really open and positive and art loving and creative and depth diving community that we've got. We gotta work to keep it. I think by continuing to put out that good energy and talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and please. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. I've been having a hard time, but I'm trying to be more open to newer projects and newer team members and new people coming into the space, because obviously I'm kind of like an old fart, and I'm I'm comfortable with my ways, and I'm happy with the same like 50 people in my circle, right? And all of a sudden you get like 1 million sales volume in this project I've never even heard of yesterday, and it's just like, what is going on here, right?
Yeah.
And you're kind of feeling like you're getting lost into this space. But I kind of, again, since I've been saying for months, I try to put these projects in things into categories, because you're going to lose yourself in this place, because there's a lot of separate categories, like these massive gambling giant projects that you're literally just throwing money at something and you hope it's good, or it's got a purple golden whatever, and you want to flip it for X amount. And I don't know if I'd really want to hunt and chase those people into this space, or even they'll be here.
Let them, let people we can all be doing what we want to be doing, and it doesn't have
I just don't like people getting wrecked. I would like, I'd like to have these newer people to at least be understanding that it's not all like just a bunch of golden things and stuff, whatever. Yeah. And I hope these people get a more clear understanding of what they're getting into.
Because then we just have the same problem that Brigitte had, of like the perception being so far from what most of our experience has been, and we want them to see the potential that it has, so that we can bank the unbanked, we can change some of the systems we have to more transparent systems because of blockchain. I
see the shift.
Yeah, the reason we can't.
We're getting there. We're looking at DAOs now. Now we're starting to fractionalize the assets, right? We were first accumulating these assets. Now we're starting to fractionalize these assets. Hopefully we're going to snowball to that effect where we're able to like do loans, and then do loans for these unbanked people. And again, this might be within years or so, but I see it progressing.
Yeah.
Who even knows how fast
it's wild times. Congestion day. Cheers.
Yeah, happy congestion day.
Yeah.
Gotta drink water. Always gotta drink water for your health.
Water.
Yeah, there it is.
Congestion. Yeah, let's have a toast. Congestion day. I know water today.
Water. Cardano water crew.
Yes, she got the Ween bottle with the Ween shirt.
Oh man,
everywhere.
I hint a collab coming soon.
I would die. Oh my
God. Hey, Stranger Things.
I bet.
Not inconceivable.
Cardania just got this Justin Huck. You should reach out and.
Ween people love to collect stuff, so.
Right.
Oh man.
Perfect. Deshaun Walker is a big Ween fan. Check him out. He's one of our longtime watchers.
Yeah, he's great.
All right. Hail Business.
So, Brigitte, tell us about your artistic kind of the beginnings of the artistic stirrings.
Yeah, the
as
first
a young lady.
Oh. As a young one.
Yeah.
Well, I've been painting, both painting and playing music since early childhood. My mom is a musician as well. So early on, she put me in a bunch of painting classes and stuff like that. And then I was in like AP art in high school. So I would just always be drawing. And actually, the very beginnings of Pearl Farm really started in high school. Like that's when I started. Everybody has, like every artist I feel like has their high school passion project that they've been working on for like ever. So Pearl Farm is mine, and it's gone through many, it grows with me obviously. So it's gone through many changes, but and then I didn't go to art school right away. I actually went to UCLA to major in astrophysics before I went to art school.
What a good match for Cardano.
Not bad.
Just astrophysics.
Just astrophysics. It's fine. No big deal.
We have some astrophysicists with collections out there. It's a thing.
My art is very space heavy, if you'll notice. So I love
Good.
But yeah, and then after a year of doing that, I never wanted to pursue science as a career, so I thought it'd make more sense to go to art school, and I transferred to Art Center College of Design. And over there, I was studying to become a concept artist, which is what I did for a little bit after I graduated. Well, I didn't get into that right away either, because I was in a band at the time in college, and a week after graduating, we went on tour. So I
Nice. That's
completely,
a good thing
like
to
I
do
said,
after graduating. Yeah.
yeah, in art school, I always felt like, I don't know, I was the black sheep because I was like in a band and like not really wanting to work at Disney like all the other people I was in school with, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not something I ever wanted to do. I always
You didn't
like,
want to walk
I was
around as
working
Cinderella.
with
Or
that
getting a
and
mascot costume. Yeah.
yeah.
Was this in
And like
Orlando?
I've, huh?
Was this in Orlando?
This art center is in Pasadena, in LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
other Disney place. Yeah.
yeah. And so I started Pearl Farm. It was, at the time it was called Scenarium. It had a different name, but I started the whole project, the character Vinny. I created her
Wow.
and the world in art school, and I put out this art book while I was still in school. So that's really where it started. And like my graduation wall was, almost everything was um, based around that project. And like I just remember like a lot of my teachers being like, this is cool and all, but like it's not really like right for your portfolio. You're not going to get hired. Like you should
Not
be
gonna
doing something else.
sell.
Oh yeah, it won't. And so I was just like, damn. But it's like my passion project, so I kept working on it. And yeah, and now I'm here, and I'm excited that people are excited about it. So yeah, that's,
Beautiful
I
work.
guess,
It's beautiful.
thank you,
And
thank you so much.
And I think that the person who you are when you're in high school is like a lot of the core foundation of like the person you become. It's like when that's all being molded, so it's like really intimate, and I think it's like the totally the right thing to bring here.
Yeah, I mean the whole project is not all of it is like autobiographical, but it's definitely an extension of me, and it
Hmm.
grows with me. And there are certain themes, like even tying it into my music. I really like, it's really fun to write lyrics that are not literal, like about literal situations or experiences in my life, but I'm more just trying to, like, I'm telling it through this fantasy sci-fi kind of
Hmm.
lens. And on the surface, it's kind of this like, oh, there's castles and dragons and shit, um, but it's like,
Metaphor.
it's actually, yeah, it's a big metaphor. It's much deeper than that if you want to look into it. And I'm basically trying to, both through the art and the music, like capture these sort of universal themes and struggles and feelings that people may go through, but in their own, everybody has their own, way of dealing with that stuff, or their own way of relating. So I wanted to create something that's more like it's, yeah, a metaphor, not
Fits
something so
everyone
literal that's
in a
specific to
way.
my life.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's hard not to get bogged down in the particulars of someone's life if it's conveyed directly, but when it's conveyed like through a lens, then it's easier to see yourself in it and relate to it. And
Yeah,
so I think that's a
absolutely.
good quest.
Totally.
Thank you. A quest it is.
Yes, Vinny, the traveling bard, to the rescue.
Mhm.
So you just launched your Discord. Was that like today
Yeah,
or like
Yeah,
really recently?
like
let's go fill it
an
up.
hour before the show started.
Oh wow.
And it's
Great.
like the slots are, I mean, I have this one this role that I made called Night Diver for the first 100 members, and it like, I don't know how many members there are now, but before I came on,
32.
like 1/4 of it was filled up. So
Great.
I got
those
my
roles are
role.
filling up fast.
I'm in.
Already have
Getting that
30
night
filled.
Just
diver.
posted the link to the Discord in the chat there. If anyone wants to try and snatch up those roles, I see this
Thank you.
one going places. I mean, we'll be with it. We'll be following
No
along
doubt.
and
Already
hopefully
thinking about how
be
we
a
should
part of it.
collaborate.
Yeah, exactly. We're
Yeah.
definitely
Definitely.
running those
I'm
wheels.
excited. I cannot wait to see the story of Vinny and what she's going to do on Cardano.
Me
Thank
too.
you.
And
Me
the
too.
messages, especially now that I
I
know there's deeper universal messages too.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's actually like the themes of it, and I'll reveal. It's kind of like this surreal, abstract, almost project in a way. Like it's not going to be a linear storyline. I'm gonna pick and choose what lore I want to reveal and when, and it's like it's more.
It's
Yeah,
free.
well, like it's not all gonna be like on the nose revealed right away, but it gets like not totally dark, but just it's like deeper than just castles and dragons. So
Great.
and I'm just so excited that people are excited. I can't even believe it. Like
Right?
before,
We
I
know
don't
that's how you feel. It's like someone is
it's
actually
so
on the
awesome
edge of
and
their
humbling.
seat about something I'm telling them, and they want to keep talking about it all the time. It's amazing. Yeah, we feel that, and I can tell you that everyone is definitely going to be very excited about you.
Yeah, it's so humbling. Like, thank you, like everyone that joined and everyone that's like, I just, yeah, it's like even at the convention, or like when I met Robin, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing these because at cons, it's hard to push an original IP. Like most people are interested in buying either someone who's established already or like fan art.
Right.
So it's like I was always struggling with like how do I get people excited about this original concept? And meanwhile here it's like I just got here and people are already like, "Oh my god, we're so excited." And I'm just like, "What?"
That's what
Yeah.
we're looking for.
This is
Original
really happening.
concepts.
Talk about surreal.
Well, that's the big thing about what I see in your project is the originality. I mean, the original concept, the original artwork,
Original music.
the issue, yeah, the music. I mean, everything. And the issue that we're having in this ecosystem is unoriginality to an extent. A lot of either direct copies, like
Or
literal
like using
copies
the
of things
actual
from Ethereum,
footage.
or basically complete direct spin-offs, or just a lot of kind of money grabbing hot dog stand style artwork.
I
Right.
mean, it's a combination of that and the fact that like it's so easy for people to collect art now. Like before, like if you wanted to collect an artist's work, you have to go to like a gallery. You have to.
I know you have to like have
do
a
all
room
that.
in your house.
Yeah. Now
full
you
of art
just
or something.
message someone on Twitter or Discord and be like, "Hey, I like your art. I'll send you this ADA for it." And
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Very
amazing.
special.
yeah.
Can't believe it.
I'm really,
But I
really
can't
glad
believe it
that
because it's real.
I'm really glad that y'all were able to connect, and I just once I feel like Cardano is going to be going out into the real world more and more, and we'll get even more pearls. None like this pearl.
right.
This is a one of a kind.
Oh, she got the good pearls,
Once
for
in a
sure.
Thank you.
lifetime find.
Space pearl.
Yeah, space pearl,
A
exactly.
space pro. That's
Oh,
like
space
elevator
magic.
pitch for the
Yeah.
project.
Definitely.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
That'll sell real quick in this community.
Yeah, I think people are on board with that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, breaking news: Sunday Swap is now live.
Whoa.
Oh wow!
Official.
Officially.
And the
Tweeted
mempool is
out.
completely full.
Oh
And,
my
it
god!
just-
I'm just gonna look at Pool PM just to look at it.
Yeah.
It went out 1 minute ago.
Yeah, good-
so let
good
me just
idea,
show
Robbie.
this off because this is happening. This
I
is
don't even know
real
who's-
news.
Dun, 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 dun,
Don't even know
dun.
who's doing drops today. I don't even get those people. But
According
I
to
believe
JPEG
it.
Store, the mempool
take
is
a moment
completely
to,
full right now. So
like
Let's
Dark
see.
Pals minting right now.
It's okay.
All right, let me take a look. I'm going to pop up Sunday Swap. Going to derail this whole guest segment. Let's all look at Sunday Swap.
Dude,
It's a community event.
do you two want to explain to the audience what Sunday Swap is, since some of us are relatively new to what it is?
Well, it's a
Even though we've waited
decentralized
for it.
exchange. Yeah, on Cardano, the very first smart contract auto. Well, I mean, Muesli Swap was also out there, but it wasn't as
that
fast.
one was like an order book, whereas this one's
Yes,
market.
this will happen.
automated
Well,
market
once
maker.
it'll be a lot faster.
Yeah.
It will be. It's not now, I'm sure, but it will
Oh,
be.
yeah, definitely not now.
All right. Well, I'm definitely curious about a couple of these tokens here.
And
Let's
it's kind of
see.
like
Uh-huh.
like, I don't know, it's really
Okay.
experimental because it's really getting to see a lot more of what decentralized finance will be
Huskies.
like in action.
Yeah,
Check out
and
the
not even
hotkeys.
that, but there's a lot of things that are only possible on Cardano. Like for instance,
Mhm.
like Charles Hoskinson tweeted out today. I guess it's possible on Cardano where you could essentially pay transaction fees with other
with the native token
with
that
native
you're
tokens.
with its own native token.
So like you wouldn't have to like spend ADA like you would on like Ethereum
so
on. Yeah.
Exactly. So like basically, let's say if you have Matic on your MetaMask and you don't have the ETH to get the gas to get it over here, you could just pay the gas with your Matic, essentially, instead of having to use Ethereum's gas.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really cool.
huge stuff. Huge stuff.
That's great.
And so there's gonna be a little period where we're finding out what the how much the capacity is pushed, but from that we'll be able to learn a lot and move into the next stage of having even more cool stuff here.
What do you think people are going to be doing right now initially? Do you think people are trading some of these coins to ADA, or do you think people are bringing their coins from other ecosystems to ADA?
I think they're bringing them in.
I'm going to do a swap here. Let me see if I can get some Sunday tokens. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Are you buying Sunday token? Can you buy Sunday token too?
Is that how this works? ADA to Sunday to ADA or ADA to Sunday, I guess. So if I wanted to buy 10 ADA worth of Sunday tokens, then maybe I could. Let's just click the button and see what happens.
There you go.
Okay,
You're ordering a swap of 10 ADA for Sunday. This is so cool.
So it's popped up a NAMI confirmation.
Oh, good luck right now.
I know, right? It's not going to work, but we're trying it. So I signed it. Yeah, okay, it didn't work. But if it had worked, it would have said, yes, it worked.
That's a really good tutorial.
And that's how it would have been.
Now we know.
Oh, goodness. I'm excited, though. I'm excited.
It's there.
Me too.
Okay. Little exciting aside there. But all right, well, let's get back. I think we're just wrapping up this little segment here. What is there any other shout outs you want to get out there?
Oh, I have one too. I have a question. What is something that what is something in this that you would love for people to know about you?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that a great question? I know. My friend asked me what I wouldn't want people to know about me and what I would want people to know about me yesterday. And I was like, oh my God, this is too good. I have to subject my guest to just a thing.
I guess right on the spot. It's just that I really care about, like, I put a lot of work into what I do. And it's none of what I make is just like a quick flip or something like that. Everything, even like the smaller pieces, I put so much like care and thought into them. It takes a while to create both my art and music. So I just appreciate like anyone and everyone who appreciates that about my work, because the most frustrating thing ever is being told like, oh, you got to be quick, you got to churn out, pieces to stay relevant and all of this.
Right.
It's like, and this sort of like on Instagram especially, like, oh, if you don't post every day, you're gonna like and anyway.
Yeah, you got a lot on Instagram, don't you? Yeah.
But I seldom even post on there anymore because it's like, I don't know. I don't like the whole like hustle. You gotta make it. Like, some art just takes time to make, and I appreciate the people who appreciate that and are stoked to see like
here we are.
You're in the right place, no doubt. And I my hope for you is that pressure gets taken off of you and you can just swim in the waters of space magic and enjoy not have, because even if we try not to let that affect us, it does affect us. It does it does sneak in certain ways. So I hope that gets taken away from you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Definitely.
I don't feel that pressure here. I did a little bit at first. I was like overwhelmed. I was like,
I mean, me too.
I've never used Twitter before this, so I was so overwhelmed by making it. I was like, I don't know how to do this.
I know, me too.
I'm having fun with it now. So yeah.
Feel pretty similar.
Feeling good.
Twitter.
It all starts being good at once. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, because we're a community here. We're a family. Once you realize that, it just like we might not get along with everyone, and some of us are the loud ones at the table, and some of us show up late
Right.
and whatnot. But
It's like
we're all
family.
family, we're family.
And I'm really excited because I have Cardano Robin. We've been knowing you since like the beginning.
Yeah.
But this is our first time that we've gotten to talk live video. So
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
We may have had
I
one
went to
call.
Marco. I did a Marco interview once. I remember that.
Yeah.
We might have had a quick call on Discord at one point for a short
Yes,
time.
we have chatted before.
Just
Yes.
one little thing.
Yeah, I know.
This
But
was
not like
better.
this.
Yeah.
No.
This is awesome.
I'm really glad that both of y'all came on. This has been really fun.
I'm
Thank you
super
very
happy.
much.
Like,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you for that.
Get over to that Discord.
They like you. They really like you.
Exactly.
Thank you
Oh,
all.
man.
That was
so-
the correct response.
All right. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Yeah, good luck with the Sunday
Okay.
swaps, everybody. Be patient,
Right.
breathe, go for a walk,
Breathe.
relax. Okay, it's new, just
Very
woosah.
true.
Okay, but congratulations,
get
we've
a
had a
Sunday.
huge milestone today.
Yes, we have.
Great. We did it. All right. Bye, guys.
Great message.
It was so nice.
Bye.